Alright guys, we're going to be doing a replay review for Thmabes here. Okay, you've got a brand game. Let's get through the early game. Always make sure to come off base as soon as it opens. That's the best thing you can do. Please be merciless. Alright. You're fucking boosted. Damn it, Thmabes. Okay, invade. Invade gone wrong. At least in use Q, you guys are going in with no CC. Kind of pointless. Seeing your team comp, you should look at the enemy team comp and be like, they've got a binding on Lux, they've got traps or zap on her, they've got a Q on Vi, W from Swain, they've got a shitload of CC, you guys have absolutely nothing. And you don't have two people. No, that's not your person. Let me turn on Fog. Red. So if you don't have CC, don't invade. Make it a rule. Don't do it ever. Don't fucking do it. Speed. We're gonna leash. Main's done just a little HP with some matchup. Lux support and Jinx ADC. Maybe I should run these on 2x speed until something happens. Let's get rid of this fucking thing though, it's huge. Okay, so first wave, they push hard into the turret. You're not going to be able to do anything level 2. So basically, you're just looking to poke in this lane right now. Make sure not to get auto-attacked if she lands a spell. Her auto-attack, after she lands a spell, will proc Thunderlords. Because the spell is 1, the auto is 2, the passive proc is 3. So, don't take an auto from Lux, don't trade that way. Okay, you've got control of that bush. Walking out, I don't know if I would have warded that bush right there. A little sketchy using your ward here when the lane is even. It would have been better to use your ward down here. So right there, you walked up and you don't know where Lux is. So she was right there, and she just came up and got that huge trade on you. You're doing good with the auto attacks as she's walking away. You're getting most of your harass back that you needed. Cooldowns are down. Stay away till your cooldowns are back up. Another thing to watch out for early on is you want to know if they leashed or not. If they didn't leash, the enemy jungler can be here at like 3 minutes, a little before 3 minutes. So pay attention to timers. If they did leash and they rotate back bottom, it's going to be about 4 minutes before they get back down. So just for timer's sake. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, don't ever flash into the turret early. You flashed in there when you didn't have to. You had already secured the kill. You could have saved your flash. Landing the stun there, she was dead. She was already done. There's no need to flash. Damn. Nice. Oh, you pressed the wrong spell? Okay, so it was just a fat figure, that's fine. Don't ever do it again, though. Don't ever do it again. Okay, so we're gonna look at items. What are you getting? Upgrading your support item, getting boots. It's gonna allow you to trade faster. I like it. You're gonna get more gold, better trades on your part for having move speed to dodge things. Yeah, he was going for the ignite and he hit flash. So he played it fine, except for the flash. Flex. You don't have flash. I don't know if it's worth. You're gonna get trade actually. So as long as Lux doesn't like start moving up, because you don't know if this is warded or not. You didn't look to see. You didn't have a ward in there to see if they were warding. So if that was warded, they could have just baited you into walking around you. They both could have walked around. You don't have flash, and they could have just cheese killed you. So be careful walking into the bush. It's nice to get into the bush so you can set something up for when your ADC gets back, but your ADC was nowhere near lane. So I wouldn't recommend going for something like that, because it's just a risky trade. It's not worth risking your lane lead right now. They're sitting really far back. Lux is just looking for bindings. The bindings on cooldown for about 10 seconds. EQ. You're doing pretty well with your aiming. It's really close. They're really close. You do need a river ward now, though, with your flash being down. So if they're here and you're here, they are in closer range to your turret than you are. So being in this bush, like, that is about the same distance to tower from here to here. So now you're way out of position with no ward. So make sure you get a ward in there before moving forward. If this is unwarded while you're up here, you shouldn't be here. Just walk away. Just go sit back here. There's no reason to be forward. You're not gonna get a kill on your turret, and if you do, it's gonna be probably lucky. If you do end up seeing their jungler somewhere, if you do see their jungler somewhere, don't be afraid to play forward. But when you don't know where they are, it's pretty sketchy. You can be here now with that ward, but remember, from here, it's like even distance to your turret from like here. So if you want to be faster to your turret than they are, you've got to be paying attention to the minimap, and you need to be like at this line. So 7 minutes. Usually the next buff timer, their next buff is coming up around 7 minutes, depending on which one they started. Okay, so doing objective here. You've got to ping at the backside, making sure there's no wards. Brand does dragon really well as long as you're proccing your passive. Okay, you got good rest. Oh, you're level 6, you get the passive, you should get the kill. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're just fucking donezo. So let's go back, let's see what you could have done different here. Okay, you got the dragon, mid... Oh, okay. So right here, you saw this thing proc.
I broke the curtain so in accident and I broke the curtain and I'm sorry I broke the curtain.
Thank you for apologizing, but we told you not to play with that, okay? That's why we told you not to play with it. Okay, so you saw them. You knew they were coming down. They just swept this. This is an indicator to be careful. Corki just picked up package. Anytime Corki gets his package, you need to play back. Always play by your turret. She broke the curtain to our sliding glass door. She was probably twisting it up. And when she twists it up, she pulls on it. And I think she ripped it off the wall. And it's pretty close to... It's pretty close to the little one's rocking chair, so it's kind of scary. Yeah, they hit the plant here. They hit the plant, so you could see. It was a curtain. Okay, so right now your lane's just kind of shitty. You can't really do anything. Going down, do you have Sightstone? No, you went for Pen Boots. Pen Boots are fine. I would go for Sightstone next. But you're still doing good. You're still 2-1. You managed to get a kill out of it. With Zed being DC, I'd just go farm mid, and you're doing that right now, so that's fine. As you're rotating up, though, try to get a ward here. They could cheese you right around this corner. What's their mid, Corki? Corki has a lot of burst damage at 6. And you don't know if he's got exhaust or not. If he had exhaust, he could just sit here with QR auto E. And you're just going to get shit on. Vayne died. I wouldn't go back bottom. You can look to come around this and try to do something. You don't have enough control, though. That's a very nice setup, by the way. Okay, you played that fucking perfectly, man. You got the R out when she flashed, the flash still bounced. You saved the Q for Corki because you knew she was fucking dead. And then you just followed up with your Ignite when his had about worn off. So, that was fine. You don't know where other people are. Zed's like DCing again, so you should probably leave. Yeah, run away. Run like the fucking wind. You just use your stun. Don't ever use your stun first. If you're like close to them, do not use your Q. Use your E. Make sure to get your passive on them, but don't do it with your Q, because if you use your stunning ability, they can just charge at you until you have the cooldown back. It's going to be, what, like 8 seconds until you can stun them again? So don't ever just randomly throw your Q, and if you're versus something that can engage with a strong engage like there are. Okay, so you got your side stun, you've got... Let's just... holding mid, you're dealing with here. Just get the E. Nice, you got the passive on her. Wait, I thought he had E on him. Why didn't he get stunned? What? Yeah, that's really bad. They could have comboed and killed you. Oh, you're gonna die anyway. Maybe not. I was gonna say, they could have killed you there. I'm pretty sure Jinx still had her traps. If she used her traps plus her W, somebody else, like Corki, could have thrown out an R or something. They just didn't follow up properly. So be really careful playing versus Lux. Like, don't play into her at all. Play back. If she throws her binding out, then you can play forward. But you've got to make sure you're watching that cooldown. You don't want to walk into the cooldown at all. So play towards max range so you can just juke out of the range of it just a little bit. So what are you doing here? You do not know. I don't think you swept this at all. Yeah, don't walk at him. You don't really have good follow up here from Vayne. Woo! Yeah, Vayne was sitting way too far back to be able to do anything. From where Vayne was, the only thing they could really do is tumble forward for an auto, and that's not really going to do shit for you. Oh no. See what I mean about fucking Corki? He missed everything on you and killed you with one auto pushing. Like, that shit is stupid, man. This damage is stupid. So you've got to be really careful against Corki. What? Oh no. Okay, so itemization, you got your Eye of the Watchers, that's fine. Typically, if you're ahead, though, you shouldn't upgrade Eye of the Watchers. Eye of the Watchers is saying that you don't need more damage right now. You feel comfortable just getting CDR, setting things up for your team, and that they can carry. It would be better to go into Haunting Geist. Like, how much gold did you spend upgrading that? Eye of the Watchers, 800, plus you need another, what, 950? Is it 950? No, you only spent 550 gold. 550. So you could have bought more health. You could have bought a ruby crystal. You could have been partly towards your Haunting Geist now, instead of being into Eye of the Watchers. So don't worry so much about upgrading this. If you need to carry games and you're doing okay, just go for the pen. Go straight into the pen and the damage. Kind of sketchy positioning walking up on him there. If he threw his Q and his W, he could have caught you. You were a little bit too close in range. Like, you could have played... What the fuck was that? Hello? It's a really good ulti, but is Vayne gonna do anything? We don't know. Oh my goodness, Vayne, you're making this game really, really awkward. Woohoo. $550? What's $550? Yeah, $550 for the upgrade. Yeah. Careful. Okay, secured dragon. 2 ocean dragons. Really good. Really, really good. And it's a good thing you picked Brand this game. Like, evaluate your team's damage. You've got some hybrid pen, or some hybrid damage coming from Jax, but other than that, you're full AD. So Brand is a good pick here, even though they've got like hard engage, you don't have much for disengage. Just kill them with damage. Okay, you're going Riley's first. Riley's is not bad because you guys don't really have CC. This is one time that I don't see anything wrong with getting Riley's. Also, it's gonna help you catch their carries. Okay, it's 17 minutes. Herald is on the map. You guys got the scuttle. Yeah, I'd get the ward there. I'd get the ward there. That's fine. Okay, good pink. Come up. You just don't. Okay. You use your Q to start. Don't ever lead with your Q. I'm gonna keep saying that, man. Don't ever lead with your Q. Never. There. E. Perfect. Perfect. You did it. But that's it. Sketchy rotation. Careful. Okay, you guys are losing turret here. Also, Vayne's recalling, so it's just you guys. You just need a wave clear right now. You're probably seeing the pattern here. Using your stun way too often for no reason. Yeah, it's gonna end up getting you killed, man. When people are smarter about countering you, if they ever see you use that, they're just gonna go fucking ham and they're gonna kill you every time. So you've really got to work on these things now. Like, if they were smarter opponents, they would just be all over your shit if you use your Q like that. Seems good. Okay, Brand, where are you? You're right there. With Lux, you guys could look to do Herald. Like, mid's down, bots down, tops down. You've got all their outer turrets. Getting Herald on Jax so he can split is going to make him completely unstoppable. You guys are all rotating bottom for some reason. Dragon's not up for a long time. Baron's coming up now. You should be on this side of the map. You need to be on Baron's side. You need to get another pink. You need to get it down somewhere in the pit. And you need to just control the area. So you lost Rift Herald. You guys could have controlled that and taken that for Jax so he can split. Oh my. You flashed to save him and he still died because he clicked his Q too late. I don't know if he had energy or not. Okay, so all your wards are coming down on this side. They've all expired by this time. So you needed to go back sooner so that you could reapply vision control in this area. If I place wards in this area before Baron, I will usually recall again before Baron, just to make sure I have wards to recontrol it if they go in and sweep out any of my shit. Why does Lux know that he's in there? Somewhere. Oh, I was like condemn right there. Man's dead ulted for some reason. Okay, so run straight up, get the vision control. You see Vi, you see Swain. You should be okay to go in. What is it, Corky and Jinx? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill you. Okay, getting the red is okay. You don't have any minions to push bottom. You don't have anything to push mid. You need to go and you need to get the objective control. ulti. It's on their whole team. Swain's all alone. He flashed in and they're all slowed, so they can't really do anything to follow up there. Ew. Ew. He needs to get... Oh no. Very nice. Brand is carrying. Get him, Brand. He almost got him. Okay, so get visual. Wait, do you have wards? Wards? One. Oh, you warded out this side? Well, okay. Dragon is coming up. It's just an air dragon, not really that important. Should definitely be controlling Baron side. You don't need to play for Baron, but it's the strongest objective on the map. You gotta get that Mastery 7, man. Come on. Okay, so don't overstay here. You got the objective. Recall, reset. You have one ward. Go drop the ward over here to make sure they're not doing Baron. So if you're still holding that one ward, go put it on the objective to make sure that they're not rotating that side. And then you recall. Dragon. Lux side again. Lee's overextending. Woo, he's gonna die. Also dead. Okay, so Vayne should rotate up here. You should... That's a juicy fucking top wave. You need to hold here, but... Okay, she's not gonna push. Yeah, just get the wave. Lee can do that. I don't like Vayne being here. You guys are just split all over the fucking map right now. I don't really like it, but it's just kind of the way it is. Remember to land your skill shits, guys. You gotta land your skill shits. No, walk away. Before you die. Skis. Okay, so challenging Swain is okay, but do it for max range. You got in way too close. Like you walked fully in to challenge him there. So you don't have to challenge directly in his range. Like that's where he's strong, up close. Use your abilities for max range, and if you land them, great. If not, walk away. Like you don't have to completely all in those situations. Okay, your team's top trying to fight Jinx. She should die. Vi's in the back there. Gets the Vi. Vi's dead. Ward Baron. Do Baron. Ward Baron. Do Baron. Wait, is Lee? You guys are fine? You're... I don't know about face checking this far into their jungle. Because you gotta remember that... Like, they've got... fuck, well... There's not gonna be any Baron this time. So your whole team just suicided. You can't do Baron. Try to catch your team before they do shit like that, though. If you get 2 kills, and you have the ability to control vision in the area, go for the vision control, man. Like, here, you can fucking kill her if you got another something. Okay, you shouldn't be here anymore. They're coming back up. Actually, you saw 2 of them bottom, actually. You should be okay. But I would go back. Okay, clear this wave. How many wards do you have? You have 2 wards. You've got plenty of coverage. Do you have a pink? I don't know if you have a pink, but you should go up. You should sweep out this shit and make sure they don't have any wards on Baron. Control the Baron. Get your team focused on the Baron because you have good vision control of them coming up. And if they come up in a group, you can just use your ulti to slaughter their team, basically. Yeah, so you're controlling too deep here. Save your sweeper for the objective because you don't know if there's any wards up here. You don't know anything here, here. You don't know what's going on there. No pings? He didn't ping you? Killed him at least. Woo! You see what I mean though? Like you guys are kind of you're going even in their jungle, and that's not worth. There's no reason to be going even in their jungle. You guys are up 6,000 gold. Take the objective. Put the vision down. Vision down. You don't even have to do Baron, but if you have waves pushing, you can sit behind your wards, wait for them to be like, oh god, are they doing Baron? I don't know. Let's go up there. And you're like, hey, and you kill them here. Right? You're standing right here, they walk into your fucking vision, and you just murder them because they don't know where you are. They don't know if you're doing Baron, they don't want to lose big objectives, so they face check. They don't have a single blue trinket, right? So they're not going to have a chance to get vision on there. So the other thing, let's check your build really quick. Itemization. They have no magic resist, so your build is great right now. You've got pen boots, you've got Leandries. Hopefully you're running a lot of flat pen. You do a shitload of damage because you're the only magic. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my. She flash Zanias to cancel the third auto. Vayne should have come out with Condemn. That's pretty bad. So right here, what's Dragon Timer 118? It's just another Air Dragon. Getting Scuttle is fine. It's just some gold for you. Doesn't really do anything. Give you a little bit of vision for like what, 15 seconds before it's up. Other Scuttle, good. Swain. That was weird. So had you landed your W, you would have killed him. So just consider that he might Valk at you and wait to W next time. What's there, Jax? What are you doing? Very nice, I guess. But you guys, you're just trading kills, and look at the gold gap. They're down to 4 gold difference. You guys were up 6k, right? So this is where vision control comes in handy. Use the vision control. Because you're stronger, you can stand there and just kill them as they come in. Take the objectives, and then you can push it. So like your next step to improving is gonna be vision control, 100%. Like controlling the objectives, pinging your team to the right spot. You're doing well mechanically. There's a couple things like maybe wait for the Corki to Valkyrie. If you land the stun, like you've got to know that he's got the ability and he might try to counter. So if you put your E on him, you saw right here, you saw it was warded, right? You use your E, which is good. Typically, you're going to wait for him to Valk first, and then you're going to throw your Q and W. So usually following up with your CC ability rather than leading with it. Like wait for them to use their movement ability and then use your stun. Because if they use theirs first, or if you use yours first, they have the chance to outplay you by dodging, right? So wait till they use that shit, and then do it. Or at least your follow-up damage, something. Wait for something. That patience, it's hard to develop that patience, though. You don't have any wards on Baron, you don't know where they are. Well, you've got Blue Trinket now. 3 wards, you don't know where the rest of their team is. I'd be very careful about going in. Good, you put a safe ward there, that's fine. Lux is here. Use this and clear your shit out if there's anything there. Lux doesn't have a sight, so they're not going to have much for wards. So this is actually pretty free for you guys to just go in and control. Lux went all kinds of weird shit. I guess they're just going ham into there. Going ham for no reason. So once again, you guys are fighting. You're down to 3k advantage now. So pressure the objective. Pressure objective. Just fighting randomly. You're running into their vision to fight too. Like Zed ran down here through all their fucking wards, and he just came around this corner, and he's like, "Oh shit, there's a Swain." And I don't even think he saw fucking Swain for a couple seconds, and then he turned around and ran away. But it wasted his Edge of Night. He lost a little bit of health there, and there's no reason for it. You guys have a lot of damage on your team. This objective is basically free if you control the area. So pink here, ward here, ward here, and possibly ward here. So you get the 3 routes that they're going to use covered with vision, and they aren't going to have anything in here. And you sweep the river. Sweep the river. Pink here, sweep here, starting here, so you see if there's any wards in this push. Walk up. If there's nothing here, run here. If there's nothing there, make sure to check this wall. People ward in here a lot, and they also ward here sometimes. So run up the river, make sure you're getting this spot, just make sure there's nothing there. And control it, ping it, get your team there. You can usually do it, like even if they're up, if they're not paying attention and they're not rotating, you can a lot of the time do Baron for free. Typically though, it's better to just bait a fight into your vision if you can do that instead. So I do recommend that. Also, okay, so right there, that was, oh shit, he went way fucking too far. You flash for the wrong target. Don't ever flash for the support, especially when they're like 3 and 9. Jinx has triple crit items. She is pretty strong right now. She's actually really strong right now. She farmed pretty decent for 33 minutes. Get your wave managed. What are you doing here? Overstay. Just recall, reset, get wards. Recall, reset, get wards, get a pink. Make sure you're buying pinks and controlling objective always. Like, just because you guys are pressed past it doesn't mean you actually have control. Denying their vision is what control is, and you have to do that. Deny vision 100%. So sweep the river, sweep the whole river, check the spots, make sure they've got nothing in this bush, this spot, right here, over this wall. Just run up the fucking river, pink the pit, and ward over walls. I missed your secret agent kill. I can go back for a second. Did you kill the Lux? Wait, what have I done? Oh, you went for the cheese kill? That's pretty ballsy though, man. Like walking around that corner. I guess there were only 2 of them up, but kinda lolsy. Okay, you've got your void stuff. They are starting to build magic resist for you, so your itemization is ahead of them. And that is very good. You're still really strong. Okay, nice. Yeah, you see the Swain down there? I try not to ward this bush. It doesn't really tell you when they're coming through. I usually, yeah, there. I like that. There's the Swain. Free. He should run away. You don't even need to fight him any more than that. So right here, their jungler is your next focus. Like, don't even worry so much about stopping Swain as to, like, once you get that combo on him, you don't need to go any further. Stop their jungler. Stop their smite. Make sure their smite doesn't get to the pit. That's really important as well. Hey man, you told me to be brutal, so I'm being brutal about the vision. It's so important. Fuck. One time. Okay, so you're positioning back, you're positioning pretty good here. They're coming up, you can run, you can package. You've got a good combo here, you're gonna die, but... She's dead. Why would she walk into Zed? Lee's breaking the base. Jax is pushing bottom. Like, that was a 3v. Oh my. Oh my. Get in, hit him. She wasted all these. It's gonna jump away. Oh shit, he's gonna get both. And now he gets out. Jax taking bottom. Just tanking the Swain, nobody cares. Vayne gets the Elder Dragon, and now Jax is just OP. Well, sorta. He needs an Executioner's Calling. Or a red buff. Okay, you're alive. Okay, so right here, you don't need to be here. You guys, you need to be getting your team together. You need to be going bot lane. So the last in him up is bottom. So you could be down here with the rest of your team, like setting up vision, making sure like use plants so the vision plants are here, cleaning things out, getting a ward here. Like if you see them out here clearing stuff, you need to know where Lux and Vi are. You know where Vi is. So if you know where Lux is, good night. Because you gotta watch out for what can CC you, obviously, right? So binding, R, W, E. I don't think Jinx can fight you unless you miss everything, but... Oh, you're for gold short of your last item, your death cap. That should be game, honestly. So right there, Vayne was in the right spot. Vayne pretty much cleared your team. I guess you got your death cap. I don't know. Vayne pretty much ended the game for you guys, though. Vayne went ham and cleaned it up. So it makes sense going for the last item. I probably would have gone for the last item myself. Because something like Death Cap, it's a pretty big spike there at that point, right? So... Also, the other thing, Lee Sin was dead for 30 seconds, so doing the camp was not a bad idea. So if you were not close to the item, you shouldn't have been doing a camp. You should have been getting vision set up. But being close to the item, I think that was a fine call to do it. What? Sorry, the child's crying. I would be talking right now. So overall, your positioning could use just a little work. Don't fully challenge players. Sit at max range and look for trades that way. Like on the time that you try to challenge Swain top, you went all in instead of going for like max range E, max range Q. If you landed it, then you could throw W. And in that situation, I think you ended up dying because Zanya's under your tower. But like you can play those out a little bit safer, and you'll come out a lot, like even better than you did that game. But yeah, man, other than that, laning, what was laning? Laning, you did fine. You got Sightstone, which is good. You got the boots, you got the pen. You stayed ahead of them with your pen compared to their magic resist. You were the only AP champion on your team, which is really, really good for Brand, actually, because they didn't actually get a Mar till like third item. So you just stomped the shit out of them all game. Control Baron, control objectives as they're coming up. Dragons, like if an important dragon actually comes up, like say Mountain or Infernal comes up, or Ocean, I don't really care about air dragons as much. The other three I like. In my opinion, I value infernal over ocean over mountain over air. I think competitive might be infernal, mountain, ocean, air. Just because they push objectives more than other things. But I'd like to sustain on ocean, especially in solo queue, because having that sustain is really good for like just sieging or something, right? Or controlling an area. If you take trades in an area and you take damage, the ocean's going to heal you. It's not going to heal them if you get it. So decent value there. One thing to maybe consider instead of death cap this game, maybe go for maybe for a Zanias. If you ever got caught by a Lux binding or Vi R's you can just Zanias to get out of it. So you've got that that extra potential for outplay or bait, just in case you get caught. So say you get caught by a Lux binding, right? She's getting ready to E and R you. She throws her shit at you, Vi ults you at the same time, and you can cancel all of that by pressing Zanias, and that baits out a lot of shit from their team. So being that far ahead at last item, like maybe value the Zanias over Death Cap just in this scenario versus the team comp that you're playing against. But other than that, man, it was a well-played game. If you forced objectives sooner, you could have ended the game a lot sooner as fed as you were. I hope you were noticing in the mid-game, like playing past your guys' vision line, you guys were ended up, you were trading kills, you were going even in kills, even though you had like 6k gold advantage, and that was slowly dwindling away because you weren't playing for the win, you were just playing to kill the enemy team.